Didn't that just happen?
Yeah, it was a scam. It was a massive scam.
You're basically giving your genetic data over to a company, and you don't know what they're going to do with that after. No. So I don't trust that. I don't like it. Like, I would get it done if I knew that it was like locally stored data, but knowing that it isn't. And you know what? The Mormons actually apparently like ran like Ancestry.com or one of those genealogy
Oh, yeah, the Mormons. They've got fingers in a lot of pies, haven't they? The Mormons. Maybe the Mormons are running the global financial system. Maybe the Mormons are running the banks. Maybe the Mormons are running Hollywood. Who are all the heads of the major studios? Is it people like the Amish? Is it? Is that who we've got to watch out for?
Well, who owns Bank of America?
Look, I'm not going to sit and listen to you, Isaac APAC, blaming other religions for having a disproportionate influence.
Bank of America, Berkshire Hathaway is a major shareholder.
I don't know what that means.
That's Warren Buffett. Buffett's a Protestant.
All right, mate. Yeah,
that's good.
Fair enough. God,
he's not Amish. He's not a Mormon.
Rape gang jailed.
So what did your test prove? What did it show?
That's what I was trying to say before he started piping up. Let's take over everything else. I was going to say I got that type of Jewish in that's really good, like the really smart ones. Saying like Azibajaki, that one.
Ashkenazi.
I'm one of them. So try that on.
How deep?
It's deep, baby. It's deep.
So you might actually be one of us, huh?
Well, it weren't that much. I don't know, but it was a little bit. It was a little bit of that, and I was pretty happy with it because they're the clever ones. Isn't like Freud a bit of that, and Marx, and all those great Jews of the 20th? Yeah, all
the European Jews they're labeled as Ashkenazi, and then the ones that were in Spain and Portugal are the Sephardic, and they ended up after being expelled from Muslim.
He goes on, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Look, we're not interested in that crap. We're actually interested in Muslims because this is Tommy Robinson. Now, the thing that I love Tommy Robinson actually, well, he's intense, isn't he? And I love the British working class. It's a class that I come from. I didn't feel like I fitted in when I was in it. Go look at my biography. The photographs are there of me being working class. You can see them if you want to. Now, but the thing is this. I'm not like down with blanket condemnation of all Muslims. But I do generally believe, this is the way I look at it. If I moved to Japan, I'd go, okay, what are we doing then? This is it. Dressing up like little schoolgirls. Is that the thing we do here? And being really into kittens and cat cafes and being all like a bit like sort of scarred by Hiroshima. Okay, I'd fit right in with the Japanese. I wouldn't say, oh, wait, why don't we try, supporting West Ham United, Ray Winston. Crack on with that, Japanese people.
Yeah.
Right, so where do you stand? Let me know in the comments and chat where you stand on native cultures. The problem is with Britain is that the indigenous culture of Britain has been dissolved anyway. Now, a lot of people, say Tommy Robinson, would focus on the threat of mass migration, and why not? People can focus on whatever they want. I've always, as a person whose background comes somewhat from the cultural, if not economic left, focused on the invasion of corporate market forces. Every time you see a mall somewhere, the one near where I lived last time I lived in the UK was called the Eden Centre. And it was in High Wycombe, the Eden Centre. They named it after the sort of the perfection of God's early creation, a walled area where we might live freely. So I've always thought those sort of spaceships that are dropped from above, corporatised spaces, globally owned corporations that don't pay their taxes in the UK, Uber running the black cabs out of business. I've always thought economic and corporate power was the biggest threat.